Hi, I'm Elizabeth, aka Lady of Time Cosplay, and here's your Temple of Geek Doctor Who news update for June 29th through July 5th, 2024, bringing you news from all corners of the Whoniverse. First up, some Big Finish anniversary news. Audio drama producer Big Finish is celebrating 25 years of Doctor Who audios with a special live recording of a new story. The Stuff of Legend by Robert Valentine will feature the 8th Doctor, played by Paul McGann. Joining him will be the 8th Doctor's first audio companion, Charlie Pollard, played by India Fisher, the Master, played by Alex McQueen, and the Daleks by, who else, Nicholas Briggs. Synopsis for Stuff of Legend reads, quote, "Something is afoot in the lonely Cornish village of Merrymaid Bay. Rumors of dead men working in the tin mines have sent a chill through the community, and it's up to the Doctor and Charlie to get to the bottom of the mystery. Can the legends of the Bucca that haunts the mines be true? And just what awesome power do the Doctor's greatest enemies, the Daleks, threaten to unleash upon the universe?" End quote. The live recording will take place on Sunday, September 14th, 2024 at Canagan Hall in London with two showtimes, 2:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale now but are likely going quickly, if not already sold out by the time I've posted this video. A full cast studio version of The Stuff of Legend will be released on September 14th as well. Listeners can pre-order the story on a collector's edition CD set or as a digital download, with the download being included in all CD purchases through Big Finish. Fans attending the live recording will also be able to purchase the collector's edition CD set at the event. Next up, some Blu-ray news. The next classic Doctor Who season to be released as part of the collection, a special Blu-ray release, is season 25. This season features Sylvester McCoy as the 7th Doctor and Sophie Aldred as Ace. The stories included in this season are Remembrance of the Daleks, The Happiness Patrol, Silver Nemesis, and The Greatest Show in the Galaxy. As is the case with other releases in the collection, there is a plethora of new and previously released special features. This includes new episodes of the commentary series Behind the Sofa, new episodes of In Conversation, and updated special effects on some of the stories in this season. Also included will be The Making of Doctor Who, a documentary from 1988 that was only available on VHS before this release, and the VHS extended edition of Silver Nemesis. And there's plenty of other behind the scenes and other fun bonus features as well. Doctor Who The Collection Season 25 will be released on October 21st, 2024, and is available for pre-order now from various retailers in the UK. And we've got some more Big Finish news. Big Finish has announced more information for the next installment in the War Master series. Starring Sir Derek Jacobi, the War Master Future Phantoms takes on a more horror-style genre and will be released in November 2024. 4 stories will make up this box set, including His Close Companions by Jonathan Barnes, The Foxglove Cylinders by James Goss, The Sitter by Lizzie Hopley, and Signal and I'll Come to You by Tim Foley. The synopsis for Future Phantoms reads, quote, "For decades there have been rumors at St. Simeon's College, whispers of a door that somehow appears once a year in the depths of the building. Some claim it leads to a set of rooms owned by a long-forgotten master of the college, and if you happen to meet him, he'll invite you inside to hear a story, a tale to chill the blood. But those who hear him speak are never the same. No one knows who the man is or where the rooms come from. There is no official record of either, and yet they both exist if you know where to look, when the cold, dark nights draw in. Would you like to hear a story? Because the master is waiting." End quote. Guest cast members for Future Phantoms will include Robert Geinster from Hustle, Annette Badland from Ted Lasso, and known to Doctor Who fans as Blonde Felfach Pasmer Day Slitheen in the TV series of Doctor Who, and Lorne McFadden from Vigil and Pistol. This will also be the last War Master series produced by Scott Hancock, but the series will continue under Robert Valentine. Scott Hancock had this to say about his final War Master set. Quote, "Now, before I hand the reins to Rob Valentine, we're back for Future Phantoms. The joy of working with Derek is knowing you can throw absolutely anything at him and he will give it his all. We've tried to tackle different genres and flavors across our run, and here we find the Master in M.R. James mode, relating tales of the macabre to undergraduates. But there's more than meets the eye. It's a perfect, eerie box set for the cold winter nights." End quote. The War Master Future Phantoms is available for pre-order on Collector's Edition CD and or digital download now. Listeners can also pre-order the set as part of a bundle with the last 2 releases in the series, Solitary Confinement and Rogue Encounters. Now for some news for US-based events. US Doctor Who fan favorite convention Gallifrey One has announced their first batch of guests for their 2025 convention. Taking place yearly in Los Angeles, California, Gallifrey One will be celebrating 35 events this February. Guests come from all corners of the Whoniverse: classic series, the newer seasons of the show, writers, directors, costume designers, Big Finish, comics, books, and more. To start things off, Gallifrey One will welcome 2 Doctors in 2025, Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor, and Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor. Joining them will be Katie Manning, who played Jo Grant, companion to the 3rd Doctor, John Pertwee. Also appearing will be Fraser Hines for his 17th appearance at Gallifrey One, having appeared at every event since 2009. Fraser, of course, played Jamie McCrimmon alongside the 2nd Doctor, Patrick Troughton. David Gooderson, best known as Davros in Destiny of the Daleks to Doctor Who fans, will also be making the trip over. Also in this first announcement of guests are writers from all areas of Doctor Who. Writer guests for this year will include Lizzie Hopley, an actress and writer for a plethora of Big Finish series and who has won a Scribe Award for her 9th Doctor story, The Curse of Lady Macbeth. Paul Marks, the creator of Iris Wildthyme and the author of a number of Doctor Who novels, crossed over with classic literature such as The Return of Robin Hood and the upcoming Doctor Who in Wonderland. Jonathan Morris, who has written multiple Doctor Who novels, about 100 audio dramas for Big Finish, and is a regular contributor to Doctor Who magazine along with his other work for the show. Gary Russell, the former editor of Doctor Who magazine, who has also written fiction and non-fiction books about the show, as well as a former script editor for Doctor Who and the spin-offs Torchwood and the Sarah Jane Adventures. He was also the co-creator and executive producer for Big Finish. Lisa McMullen, a prolific writer for many Big Finish series, including a few of my personal favorite stories, The Lumiat for Missy Series 2, and the 6th Doctor and 10th Doctor crossover story Wink. Tony Lee, a New York Times #1 bestseller who has written for Doctor Who audios and comics, including some of my other personal favorites, The Forgotten and issues 1 through 4 of the crossover comic between Doctor Who and Star Trek The Next Generation. Alfie Shaw, also a writer, script editor, and producer for Big Finish's Doctor Who audio dramas, and notably the current producer for the Doctor Chronicles ranges. For Doctor Who, he has also written articles for their website alongside scripting videos for their YouTube channel. Also included in this guest announcement is another longtime guest, Jason Hay-Gallery, a founder of Big Finish and the current managing director for the audio company. Gallifrey One in 35mm takes place February 14th through 16th, 2025 at the LAX Marriott Hotel. Tickets are on sale now, and we'll bring you news of more guests as we hear it. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's Temple of Geek Doctor Who News Roundup. If there's any cool Doctor Who news that I missed, make sure to let us know in the comments, and I'll see everybody again next week. Bye!